What's up everyone? Today I'm going to be showing you the best cards of my Pokemon collection. First, we're going to be starting with this binder. So this is the premium Pokeball binder, got it a while ago. And let's just get straight to it. Open up and then you see Charizard galore. So they have these big bad boys right here. I'll be telling you how I got a bunch of these cards. But really quick, so you have two of these Charizard EXs, a Mega Charizard EX. This Charizard VMAX, I actually traded two Yu-Gi-Oh cards for. It's called A Small World. I had two of them before they got reprinted, and I'm like, there's a Charizard VMAX sitting in the local game store, and I wanted it. So I asked, like, hey, would you take these two for this? I think they were at 20 something each at that point, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, thanks, man. Because it's always good to invest in Charizard, and when you know that the card's going to get reprinted, as in the Yu-Gi-Oh card, you might as well get the Charizard, because now that card's not worth much. So this thing's going to hold value, hopefully it'll increase. And you have these two guys. So how did I get these guys right here? So this is like a few years ago. I went to a bunch of garage sales for at least one of them, just a binder of like a bunch of the original cards, and I saw Charizard in there. I'm like, I have to buy it. I have to. And you'll see a bunch of these cards actually came from that garage sale. It was like two big binders, a bunch of the original stuff. I was with my mom, and they wanted like, it was $100 for all, like two binders and some other stuff. And this is like, I was still in, I think, was it undergrad or early med school? I can't remember. So I haven't, like, I can't spend much, right? And my mom's like, don't do it. I'm like, no. I was looking up cards and this and that before the big boom. And they're like, no, I have to. And they said, like, my mom was saying, like, come back another day. Maybe they'll, like, if you want to think about it. I'm like, no. If I come back another day, they're going to realize what they're selling. And then they're going to, like, list it on eBay for some stupid price or just not sell it at all. And then I'm going to miss out. When you have an opportunity like that, you take it. And yeah, I am so happy I took it, because boom, boom, boom. I can't remember where another one of these came from. It was probably another garage sale. But I can tell you that there was a slot in here that was a shadowless Charizard that I had. You know where I got that from? A garage sale. What happened was there were two binders. They were worth, they wanted like $30 each, or if you buy both, it's $25 each. So I flipped one open. I saw a shadowless Charizard. I'm like, there's no way. And then the rest of the stuff didn't matter at that point. I'm like, would you take $25 for this binder? They said, yeah. I'm like, okay. Then a year and a half or however long later, I sold that Charizard for $749.99, and I bought a Tesla stock with it. So yeah, that's a big flip right there. So keep an eye out for those Charizards. I know it's very hard to get now. Everyone's like, oh, Pokemon. They'll take like the most basic Pokemon card and try to sell it for $10 because they think it's all hype and ridiculous now. Anyways, so this is the first page. This is my best page. Yeah. Next one. So now you can see the Blastoises, the Venusaurs, more Blastoises, Mewtwo's, the Mew, the Ancient Mew. This also came from the, like, a bunch of these came from the binders from the garage sales. So there's that. I think this one I got from a local game store when they had like this 50% off day for their anniversary. I did that with a bunch of these cards too. You have the birds. This one was definitely from that 50% off day at the one of the local game stores. I can't remember how much I bought it for, but it was 50% off. It was maybe, it was little. It wasn't that much. It was definitely less than 20, maybe like 11, 12, 17. I don't know. But this was very cheap when I bought it. Same thing with that. There's a Red Cheeks Pikachu. See that? All right, next. And you have, I love Greninja so much. I love Greninja. This gold Zekrom right there. Next page, bunch of Eevees on this page. This one is so cute. This Flareon EX is so cute because you can see the Vaporeon and Jolteon with it. And then Gyarados, a bunch of Gyarados. different sets. The Japanese one right there. Polyraths. Machamps. Big Boy Machamp first edition. Originals. Again, garage sales. You have some Psychics. I love Gengar. This one was also from the local game store on a day when it was like 50% off singles. I got this for a crazy low amount, and now it's very high. Yes, near mint, all that stuff. But yes, this card's insane. Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Arcanines, Kangaskhans, Snorlaxes. First edition Wigglytuff. Oh, Aerodactyl. We need the Aerodactyl from Lost Origin, the alt art. I haven't opened anything besides that one small opening I had, but I'll be getting to that. All this stuff. There's a stamp on that Dark Arbok. Rocket Scyther. I believe the Dark Arbok, where is it? There's a misprint somewhere. Let's see if I can find it really quick. I believe, yeah. So if you look here, it says 1999 to 23,000. Obviously, that is not supposed to be the case because there's no year 23,000. So I believe this one's also yeah, so it should be like 2,000 or something like that. So that's cool. Next, this art's sick. It's Japanese. I hope the lighting's okay. And then some fires. Now, this from I believe it was the Pokemon Generations set. I love this because it tells a story. So you have the little boy with his Charmander, and then get a little older with his Charmeleon, and then look at that. It's him and his Charizard. Like, isn't that so cool? Like, oh, it looks like they've been through a lot. All that. This is just, I love this. Another Charizard EX. Again, another set of evolutions here. The sick Infernape right there. Some more legendaries. Latios EX. Remember, they're bringing back EX soon. Giratina. We need the Giratina alt art, by the way. Okay? We need this. But alt art. And Rayquaza, you'll see what I have with Rayquaza later on. Bunch more Pikachus. All of these electric types. Oh, this one has the little stamp. And this one too from the movie. Koga's Beedrill. Cool. Then some more stuff. Again, most of these are from garage sales. Shining Jirachi is Mega Mewtwo EX. Love that. Shining Arceus. Darkrai sick. I love this trainer card. You have blue and it's Jolteon. Very cool. And you have Mega Lucario EX. And speaking of Mega Lucario, I'm not trying to spoil anything, but the new episode in Japan, the Japanese version of the Pokemon Journeys series that just happened, oh my gosh. This one in the last week's one. Oh my gosh. It was one of the best all time. I want to make a video like much later on or something like ranking all the shows. This episode was crazy. It was crazy. You need to watch it. I'm not going to spoil anything. Shining Hole. Zapdos Moltres. What this Charizard over here. Sorry, I should angle this differently. And then some more Charizards. There's Donald Trump. Gumshoos GX. You see that? It's Donald Trump. More Blastoises. This is the first edition Dark Blastoise Holo. Another Ancient Mew. First edition Dark Raichu. First edition Dark Arbok. First edition Moltres. First edition Dark Gyarados. A pre-release Dark Gyarados. More evolutions. Speaking of evolutions, I canceled the pre-order for the Evolution or EVV Premium Collection from GameStop. After seeing what it actually looked like, it's not worth it. I can make a separate video about that, but it's just reprints of different evolutions, just Vs, not V Maxes, nothing, and then like 9 packs. It is not worth $69.99 plus tax. It's not worth it, so I canceled it. More Gyaradoses, Mew, Mewtwo, Dark Dragonite. This is a sick card. First edition for Alligator Holo. Another page, and then last page from this binder. Love the Gengar. Alright, so I don't think I missed mentioning anything in this. Oh, yeah, well, for Greninjas, and speaking of the show, please, if you haven't done so, watch Pokemon X, Y, and Z. That is, in my opinion, it is the best all time. I still have to figure it out for like comparing it to Pokemon Journeys, because Journeys is it's actually great. But before watching what's going on in Journeys, X, Y, and Z is the best series all time for Pokemon. Fight me about that. So please watch it because it's very relevant to Journeys. Yeah, so that takes care of this one. Now we can move on to the second and last binder. All right, so these are the promos I mentioned and I showed in one of my videos, but I got the Mewtwo V Alt-Art. Remember when I said buy the singles? I'm trying to get the singles, just Mewtwo V Alt-Art and Radiant Charizard. So I got this from a local game store. I had some credit on my card for their store, and then I traded some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and then said like, hey, I have enough to buy this. It was at 40. I'm like, would you take 35? I mean, that's what it's at right now. Would you take 35? They're like, yeah, okay. Just use the store card, and that's it. Now I have the Mewtwo V Alt-Art. That's one of them that I needed. And then Rayquaza V Alt-Art from that one opening I had with my cousin. I traded for it from him. And then that Rainbow Rare Rayquaza V Max. Zinnia's Resolve. Isn't it fitting? She's right there. These were pulled from the same Evolving Skies ETB tin bundle from Costco. So that was cool. Yeah, these guys, this art is sick for Blastoise EX. This is from Generations, I believe. All right, next page. Dark Crobat, I picked this up. It's a holo. I don't know if you can see or not. Let me pull this out, actually. I don't know. I'd never seen this before. So, I don't know. I just love the art. Got it for 30% off the price from a store. I think I paid like $17 for it, maybe. Definitely worth more than that. Yeah, just picked up some cards from one of my cousins and then store, and then pulled some other ones. This one was pulled. And then these guys. So this is my collection now. I wanted to show you guys before I started opening a bunch of more stuff, just so that you know how, just to show how it's going to change over time. Hopefully you can get a bunch of amazing cards, because that would be a cool like before and after. But there's a little bit more. There's one very, very special card I haven't shown you. I'll leave it till last. So I also have these two from the I Choose You movie. If you have not seen this movie, I don't know what you've been doing, but watch this movie. It's great. So there, I believe each one has, is it 3 or however many Ash's Pikachu promos in there. And I have this Raichu Break in Japanese PSA 10. My friend had gotten it for me for my birthday. And then, big guy. First edition Dark Charizard PSA 10. My friend had also gotten me this for another one of my birthdays before the big boom, and then this thing just exploded in price along with everything else. So yeah, this I just keep, you know, protected all times, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I look forward to working on my collection more. If you enjoyed my video, please hit that like button, subscribe, share, all that kind of stuff. Leave a comment below on what your favorite card from my stuff is. Let me know what your most valuable cards are in the comments down below. And be on the lookout for whether it's garage sales, whether it's anything. Be on the lookout for deals, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp. I know it's hard now with everyone catching up to the hype, and then trying to overhype stuff. But anytime you find like a good deal that you can get, I would go for it, especially for these. Like, you cannot find these anymore. No, they reprinted it with the what was it, like evolutions and whatever sets, but it doesn't matter. These are the originals from way back when, so you buy and you hold. Okay, unless of course like you want that flip, you can just sell it like I did with that shadowless Charizard. But yeah, it's still putting in work with the Tesla stock. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Deuces.